No more can be traded. My heart's have been spaded. I'm not too prideful to up and leave. You've been all complacent. The tides have been changing. Love is just patience and for you.
What's up, X Welcome or welcome back to this channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my October TBR. I have a few books on my list that I am dying to read, and some it's given when I'm in the mood to read it. And we know that I love to do mood reading videos throughout the month, somewhere in between where I just read the books that I'm in the mood to read. So all these books on this TBR may not be read this month, but I know for sure a few of them are going to be read because I am down to read them, and I heard a lot of good things about them from a lot of people. So I'm gonna stop rambling and we're gonna dive right into this video. So the first book on my list is the X Hex by Erin Sterling. It's basically about this witch who curses her ex-boyfriend, and that's all I know about it. But I've been seeing a lot of girlies from last year talk about this book, and I didn't want to read it in like the summer months because it's about witches, and it was very much giving fall and October vibes around Halloween. So if you don't know, my birthday is on Halloween. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I plan on reading this book this month because it give off all the, what is it, hocus pocus vibes to me. It give off hocus pocus vibes. When I heard people mention it, my brain went to hocus pocus. So, and I love a good hocus pocus movie. The next book on my TBR is Heartless by L.C. Silvers. I read Flawless, I want to say like a month or two ago. It's part of the Chestnut Screen series. This one is the grumpy single father. He's the grumpy one. I'm guessing she's Sunshine. She's his nanny. But this one is about the brother of the first one, who happens to be a bull riding champion, Spice. And this one is about his, what age is he? Was he the oldest, or was he the, I don't know. I don't know the order because, like I said, I just read one book and that was it. But I do plan on reading this. I do want the covers from Amazon because they're so freaking gorgeous. But this one, the new ones that I have, this one and Flawless, are published through Bloom. So I am going to eventually purchase the original ones if they're still out for print. So yeah, that's that. The next book on my TBR for this month is a book that Sarah Caroli has been ranting and raving about. She was saying how it started off slow, but it ended kind of on a cliffhanger, which it ended kind of good, she said, which made her go into the second book. Now, when I heard that, I could not purchase the first one without purchasing the second one. The second one is over here laying on top of my other bookshelf. But let me grab it for you guys. Second one. I don't have the third one, which is The Blood Trader, because I cannot find it. Well, it's not in my books million, so 9 times out of 10 I'm going to order it off of Amazon so that I can have it. But I will be reading The Prison Healer, and if it's as good as she say, I am going to dive into The Gilded Cage. So I'm excited about that. Now, the next book on my TBR, I think this is like a new release. I believe it came out in August. Did it come out in August? It came out in July of this year, and it is Forget Me Not by Julie Soto. I want to read this one. Apparently, it's about a wedding planner in a forest, and that's all I know. That's all I know about this book, and the cover is just so gorgeous to me. I don't know, it gives me fall vibes, but then again, it gives me kind of spring vibes because of the covers and the flowers. But then again, you can't really say because it seems like every book has flowers on the cover. Let me adjust my lighting. I do apologize for the light fluctuating. It's kind of doing whatever it's doing outside, but I hope this makes it better. But the next book on my TBR is My roommate is a vampire. I thought this cover was just so cute to me. I don't know. It kind of give me late night scary movie Halloween vibes, being that you're staying right next door to a vampire. Well, you're staying with a vampire. So I'm so ready to read this. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this book. Now, this book right here came out in August, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all, I don't be knowing these books be coming out. I see it and be like, oh, that's cute. Yeah, it did come out in August. It came out in August of this year, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Like, look at that cover. Does it not give you Dracula? Dracula? That's how you say it, name? I don't know, but I'm dying to read this and see what it's about. So, yeah. The next book I want to read this month is The 7 Year Slip by Ashley Poston. She wrote The Dead Romantics. I have not read The Dead Romantics yet, but I am going to add both of these books to my TBR because I want to see. A lot of people say this is about this girl, Clementine, who moves in her aunt's apartment, and one day she leaves and come back, but when she's inside the apartment, she's 7 years in the past. Is it the past? Yeah, 7 years in the past where she walks in and this guy standing in the house. Sound interesting. Sound creepy, but interesting. And this one is about a writer who is like a literal ghost writer who writes about ghosts. So I will be reading these two this month as well. The next one is on my TBR is a Rebecca Yarros book. This is The Last Letter. It just gave me fall vibes just by the title, The Last Letter. I don't know, the cover. The cover gave me sitting at the beach on a warm fall night type of vibes. I don't know. I don't sit on beaches on warm nights, so I don't live around a beach to say if it's cold or warm, so don't listen to me. But it kind of gave me that vibe. I don't know. And it's like a love story, a hunting love story. But if you don't know, she wrote The Fourth Wing, which I think comes out, the second book comes out November the 7th. Yes, so this is that. I'm going to be reading this, and yeah. Now the next one on my TBR is by Ollie Blake. It is One for My Enemies. When I seen this book, it gave me Romeo and Juliet vibes for some reason. I don't know. It just gave me Romeo and Juliet vibes. And Sarah Caroli was mentioning about how she loved this book and enjoyed it. I did read The Atlas 6 by Olivia Lakes. I don't know how to pronounce her first name for real. But I did read The Atlas 6. I need to get the second book in that series because I want to know what happened. Yeah, I want to know what happened in that book. So I will be reading One for My Enemies. It just gives me fall vibes for some reason. So we'll be reading this, and let me see. I think is it picture art? Yeah. Just like Atlas 6, it has the pictures of the characters for some reason in the book. I'm gonna just show you guys this one, and that's gonna be the only one I show you. So just like Atlas 6, it has those, and that's another good book to read during the fall time, Atlas 6. The next book is also a new release by Hannah Nicole Mazer, and it is Assistant to a Villain. Anything with a villain gives me scary movie, creepy movie, needs to be read in a fall type vibe. So I haven't seen many people review on this book, so I'm really going to be going in this book blind. I don't know what this book is about. I don't know what's going on or none of that, but I know I seen one guy, and he said it was good, so let me not lie. I seen one guy, and that's because I think I was scrolling through. That what made me purchase this book, because he had the arc of it, and he said it was good. So hopefully it is. So we're going to be reading that. The next book, I purchased this off of I purchased this solely because the cover was gorgeous on the inside and out. And that is The House of Marianne. This one. And when I seen this at Target, I think I was going there for something else. I don't even know what book I was going there for. And I ended up purchasing it because it was gorgeous. It was a gorgeous book. So that's what the book itself looks like. But apparently it's about this 17-year-old witch, if I'm not mistaken. And once I seen this book and purchased it, I think I followed her on Instagram, and yeah, so I'm down to see what this is about, down to see the reviews and how I feel about this book. So that is that. And the next book is by Lisa Jules, and if I'm not mistaken, it's her new release. None of this is true. None of this is true. Who it was? Haley Pham. Haley Pham read this book. She gave it 5 stars. I trust her judgment because she persuaded me to read The House Across the Lake. And if you know, I'm obsessed with The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. So when she said this was a 5-star read, I ran out and picked it up so that I can read it and add it to my TBR. And what's the best time than to read a mystery thriller than around Halloween? So those are all the books that I plan on reading this month, that I planned on reading, not that I'm going to read, but that I plan on reading. Who knows, I might not even stick to my TBR. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give you a thumbs up, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
I'm calling bullshit. Say you got it, but you ain't got nothing. Bad bitches don't say shit, they just come.